And then when I was in like 5th, 6th grade, I think it was like 6th grade, we started doing like MMA a couple days a week, but like it wasn't serious training. Like it was like kids stuff. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't taking it super serious back then. We left that gym and then we found Carlson Gracie team in Morris, or Shanahan at the time. Now they're in Morris, and that is Brian and Ryan Bishop, and they had world-class jiu-jitsu, and I clung to that because that was like the first time I was like, whoa, this is like serious. I did that for about like 6 months. And it was just like a money thing, and you know, like growing up, you know, my mom trying to make ends meet and having, you know, me and my siblings, it's like hard to expect or ask that, so I turned to doing stuff that like didn't cost any money, or at least cost such a small amount and didn't require a longer commute that, you know, I could just do it on my own. I used to like walk to the gym after school to use like the school gym to lift until I, you know, was older and got a car and everything else. But then it was during college, I was, you know, doing pre-law at a university near my house that I remembered how much I loved training, and like everything was shut down, and I called them and they weren't. And I was like, all right, I want to start again. And once I had started again, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And there really wasn't much looking back after that, man. I started out saying like, oh, I'll do like 4 nights a week, just the nights. And then I started coming in the mornings. Then I started coming on the weekends. And then I started training all the time and asking them. My first competition was 5 or 6 months in as a white belt. He talked to me and basically told me like, hey, bro, loss doesn't define you. This loss doesn't define you, but how you respond to it will. So you need to make that decision right now. How are you going to respond to this? And that never left me. And all my coaches told me something the same. But the conviction that he had in his eyes when he didn't owe me anything, on top of his technical expertise, and the relationship that he had with my coaches, that was all that I needed. And then my first couple sessions actually training with Intercept, being in the room, and something as small as like after Saturday practice, we all do a big group powwow in the cage and talk about how camp is going and talk about how we're feeling and what we want to work on, maybe how sparring went. All that stuff was invaluable, and I felt so at home, and I was finding myself being the nail again. And anybody that's been training for long enough knows that's hard to find after a while. You want to take the mic for a sec? You can throw the mic back on.
It's wild.
I got a crazy story, man. I think it's the way that it's supposed to be. Like, that story being so crazy, being like, I have to do so much, and stuff doesn't like come naturally to me. I really have to work hard for it. I'm so blessed, man. Like every single person that I talked about, and like I said, on every single team, there's 100 people that I haven't mentioned that mean the absolute world to me, and that were absolutely integral and instrumental at different parts of my career. I love all you guys so much. If I didn't mention you by name, I have weight cut brain right now. Don't take that personal. Like, genuinely, like anybody that I've ever gotten around with, you know, you're part of the reason why I am the athlete I am today, and like just super, super grateful for all of that, because you know, not many people get to say that they do this crazy shit. Not many people, like, dude, even like you, I had no idea who you were until my last fight. We had never met. We would probably never meet. We didn't train at the same gym. We didn't really know many of the same people, at least not personally. And I see some footage of my fight in like this random clip that got circulated
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, like I gotta reach out to that guy. He does awesome work. And I find you and I reach out, and like now we're boys. We're hitting each other up all the time. We're doing this whole embedded series. You drove an hour and change out of your way to come and document this after you said what, a 12-hour shift?
Well, 10-hour shift. The 12 was the one before, but yeah, 10-hour shift.
Okay, so 10-hour shift. So you worked fucking 22 hours in the past day, 2 days.
Last 2 days, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's insane. And you're still coming all the way out here to document this. Like, I am so blessed to have the people in my life that I have. Because it's like...
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, how I told you before, it's like, I've been around, like, a lot of fighters. Intercept is the third gym I've been to. There's only... The first gym I went to was in, it's in Westtown. It's called Double Five Chicago.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
I believe I've heard. I'm not gonna lie.
It's only jiu-jitsu. It's only jiu-jitsu. So.
Oh, only Double Five. You know what? That makes a little bit more sense now. They do a lot of IBJJF shit, right?
A lot of IBJ, mainly, and
right.
It's mainly gi.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I used to do a lot of gi competitions, all the way from white to blue. And like, I think, I mean, if I remember correctly, high level jits there. You know, like high level sport jits.
100%. But the reason why I say that is that's the first gym I was at. There was probably about, I want to say, max 3 to 4 individuals. Honestly, max like 3 to 4 individuals who actually took it serious, where like they trained day, morning time and night time. And see, like, I didn't know like you can have a habit like that's like you could be so dedicated to, where like they're dead exhausted, they work a job and they're coming in 2 classes at a time, and then they're still staying after class ends. But then I see them at the podiums winning #1, and I'm like, okay, that can't be that hard. And then you go to your first jits fucking competition, I get fucking completely wrecked. I'm like, holy shit, I'm like at the bottom of the barrel. There's a few guys there, they're super dedicated. And I go to this other gym I was at, I'm not gonna say names or anything. Like, everyone's a hobbyist is what I'm trying to get at. Like, everyone just does it for a hobby. They train the 1 hour, hour and a half, and then everyone sits around and just talk. You know what I mean? Like, everyone does it for a hobby. And then I met like someone like you, who you're just completely 100% dialed in. You're fucking, I didn't know that you were driving an hour to Indiana. Like, you know, like just shit like that. It's like,
bro, it's like
when
it's
you
like
see somebody
50
like,
minutes for me to get to Intercept with traffic. Like, I come off a shift and I drive straight to Aurora. That's usually over an hour with traffic in the morning. I do my boxing private with my coach. I go straight to the grocery store after that. I get my meal prep. I take care of that. I do laundry, whatever other like household shit I got to do for the day. And then I'm at the gym at night for out of camp. My Monday nights are like 4-hour sessions. You know what I mean? It's fight team at 5, wrestling at 6. If I'm helping somebody with their Shark Tank at 7, then that's what we're doing. Or I'm taking Danny's Jiu-Jitsu at 7. And then striking at 8. I leave the gym at 9. I get home by 9:30. Groundhog Day. I wake up, do the same shit again.
Bro, like, that's what I'm trying to say, though. It's like, I've met a bunch of dedicated people. Then when I met you, like, I saw your fight. I'm like, holy shit, I can fight. The coach, you know, I told you, my coach said, hey, watch this fight. This guy can fight like a motherfucker. I'm like, all right, cool. And like, I wasn't even gonna film your fight, honestly. But then my coach is like, you want to watch this fight? So I'm like, okay, if the coach is telling me that, then, you know, I'm gonna film it.
Right.
Just like, and it's all random shit, bro. Just like how you said, like, all because I filmed your fight, like, now we're here. But watch your fight. I was like, holy fuck, dude. I was like as close as you can get.
Yeah.
I was like at the cage, bro.
You saw the blood splatter, bro.
Dude, I saw everything, and I was like, holy shit. And then I got to meet you and like who you truly are, and I saw how dedicated you are to fucking training. And now, like, I learned more about how dedicated you are. You know, you're fucking here at a hotel, you're weight cutting, you're fucking eating gummies and fucking
all that shit
jerky.
after I weigh in, so that way I can have all, dude.
But like, what I'm getting is like, so you're the kind of person I've always wanted to, like, you know, like, be around, learn from, and like, not just that, but like, document the crazy shit that you have to go through, bro. Because like, this shit is fucking crazy. Like how I said, not that many people would do this. And you know, I've had fighters that wanted me to film them, but like, their dedication is not.
Right.
It's not to where yours is, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people think they want it.
Exactly. Like, why am I going to film them if they're going to go to the club that weekend that they just trained all 5 days? You know what I mean? It's like, bro.
Absolutely.
You don't really want it.
absolutely, man. But that's the thing with fighting. You're gonna find that out real quick. Who really wants it and who doesn't.
100%.
This ain't just some game that you do part-time.
Yeah.
First couple fights, maybe you can get away with it if you're talented. If you have a lot of experience like wrestling already, this ain't no game that you can part-time. Bro, I'm not even a pro yet. And like I'm putting in this much work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, imagine what the best in the world are doing.
100%.
And that's the goal one day, man. Be the best in the world.
Weight cut successful?
Yeah, man. So I was less than 2 pounds away. Last time I weighed myself, super quick, man. I think it was like probably 45 minutes total spent under heat. Gonna head to bed for the night. I've been sleeping off like 2 pounds every night. Feeling really good, dude. Like no cramp and none of that stuff. When you guys do it with a professional, my nutrition coach, tag him in whenever this gets released, Kat, and you do it the right way and you listen to their advice and you do the water load the right way and then you have all the rehydration stuff done the right way, it's easy, man. And I can't wait to go out and perform and feel my best when I do so. So we're going to call it a night and then come Sunday we're going to show out.
Let's go.